Hey guys, Aubrey here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about another drugstore product, and I'm super excited because it is a palette and it's a face palette. This is by Milani. This is their blush palette and it's so beautiful, and we're going to jump into this video. I'm super excited to show you guys how this applies and tell you all the facts and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to my channel, my reviews consist of 3 different parts. Number 1, I'm going to be telling you all the facts about the products and all the details that you need to know. Number 2, I'm going to be showing you a demo of the product so you can see how it applies and how long it lasts. And number 3 are going to be my final thoughts about the product and if you should purchase it or if you should not. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video. Let's go ahead and jump on in, and welcome back to another episode of Girl's Guide to the Drugstore. So this is the palette that I'm talking about today. This is the Milani Fantasy Trio Palette, and it's based off of like flowers and floral, which is totally perfect. It's in the shade number 2, and they have like these really pretty rose imprints on here. It's a great trio with like different shades in here. They're very unique, but you can also customize and mix them together, which is really great. I was really excited when I found this because I love when drugstore brands especially put like stuff in palettes. Like take your blushes, your highlights, everything, and just like make palettes, because I could take this traveling with me and it's more exciting, it's more fun. I can mix the colors and customize what blush I want for that day, which I absolutely love. I am wearing the blush right now and it's just, oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you guys like my favorite combo of how I love to wear this, and yeah, I'm just really excited. So enough rambling and let's go ahead and dive into the facts. Okay guys, so jumping into the facts about this beautiful trio, this is the Milani Trio Blush, and this is in the shade Floral Fantasy. This comes in 2 different like shade ranges. It basically has the Floral Fantasy, which is the one that I currently have, and they also have another one that's called Flowers of Love, and that one is a much lighter color scheme to where it's more towards like the fair skin, and I think light can kind of wear it, but it might start to look a little like dusty. So yeah, probably more just like on the fair and super light side could be the Flowers of Love, but then I have the Floral Fantasy one, and it's a good combo. It's more like berry tones and a little bit deeper. It's beautiful. Of course, the blushes are trios, so it does come with 3 different blushes. They are smaller than their typical blush size, like significantly, but it's a travel palette, and they're only $12.99 at Ulta right now. So very affordable, literally only $13, and you get 3 different beautiful shades in there, and you can customize. So this is the Rose Blush Trio. It's meant for a flush of color. It's richly pigmented, finely milled, and they're also a matte and shimmer finish. I would like to elaborate on that because as you're applying it, which you guys will see soon, is that it's not really like glitter or like shimmer. It's more of like just a natural glow, kind of like a post-workout kind of glow. And then some of them are just like really matte, if that makes sense. I think it's the lighter shade that gives that little bit of like a sheen. Okay, and then getting into the rockstar ingredients, there is macadamia seed oil in here, and then also it said something like Rosa canina fruit oil. And I was like, say what? So I Googled it, of course, my best friend, and it's basically rosehip oil, which is really awesome. So basically having oils in these products is very like hydrating. It's kind of similar to the bronzer I just reviewed recently, and I'll link that down below. That was also by Milani. They are killing it lately. But I really believe having these oils in these powders are making them so soft and silky and making them like blend so beautifully and just look absolutely stunning. And they're hydrating. They're not like dry or patchy on the skin, and I think maybe the oil is contributing to that. So that's really awesome that that is in this product. But there is a questionable ingredient, and that is talc. I talked about talc in my last couple of videos, I think, and it's a very controversial ingredient. So it's like you have to use it at your discretion because you never know if it's the contaminated type of talc or not. I know a couple of brands are like talc free, but that's kind of rare because it's used in so much stuff, and this is like the first ingredient on the list for this product. So if you don't like talc in your products, or if you are allergic to it or sensitive to it, just know that it is the very first ingredient of this product, so you might want to avoid it for that purposes. If talc doesn't irritate you or bother you, then you're good to go, because I haven't had any issues with it, and my skin is very sensitive, and it's just, oh, the glow is amazing. But it's still glowy, it's beautiful, and let's go ahead and try it on so you guys can see how it applies. I love it so much, let's go! Okay guys, so now trying on the blushes. This is what the pan looks like close up. It is so pretty. I love that they came out with a palette, and the fact that these are like engraved. Look how cool this is. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Look at that. That is so cool. You could definitely travel with this, and their blushes are beautiful. I remember when Milani's blushes were like so popular on YouTube, and everyone was talking about them because they're so affordable and they're just stunning. So as you can see in the natural light here, this is kind of like a peachy peach shade, and in the middle that's more of like a deeper, kind of like a mauve, but it still has like a rose undertone. And then this one definitely is like a deeper mauve, and it still has like a slight rose to it. They all kind of have like a slight rose slash like pinky hue to them. This one looks a little more like corally in person. It looks a little more washed out on camera, but it's absolutely beautiful. So let me show you guys swatches. This is the first one that's kind of corally. It feels so soft. Oh my gosh. So that is the first shade. It's really hard to see on my skin, but like I said, it's kind of like a peachy type of a shade. So the second one is that like mauve shade. So again, you can't really see it too much. These actually apply better with a brush, like on your face, more than they do in like swatches. So I'll show you guys that in a second. So the next one is the deepest shade, and that one looks a little bit more pigmented when you swatch it. So you can kind of see it has a little bit of that like deeper mauve undertone. But like I said, this applies so much better with a brush. So I'm going to be using a Morphe brush actually. This is kind of like my go-to lately. And this is the E58. So it's kind of just like flat right here, and it's angled. It kind of looks like a really like thick fan brush. And I just love the placement of it. And then I'm able to like, you know, drape it up here to just make it look more natural. And I'm obsessed with this brush. So yeah, I just love that it fits like perfectly on your face, and you could drape with it. It's perfect. You could just put it all over. You can even use it as bronzer. It's just a great overall brush for multiple different things. I love the fact that you are able to customize like your color. You can mix and match. You can wear them individually. And just me being a creative, I love being able to like mix colors and create my own stuff. So that's really exciting. On days where I just want like a lighter look, I'll go with this like peachy one and just use them individually. They're beautiful either way. So I'm going to show you how they look like on my skin tone individually. I'm going to start out with that one that's a little bit more corally. And so I have bronzer on right now. Okay, so I turned down my lights a little bit so you guys can see. It's like really cloudy today, so it is a struggle bus with the lighting today, but you can kind of see it now that the lights are down. It's like a rose, peachy, coral type of shade. It's very unique, but it's so beautiful. It just like, I mean, look at the difference. There's so much life on this side compared to this side with no blush. It is beautiful. So that is that shade right here at the top. It is so pretty. It blends out amazing. I don't need to say much because Milani blushes, y'all know they're amazing. Okay, so I tried to wipe some off, and I used like the sponge to kind of pat it out. And then I cleaned off my brush. So now I'm going to go in the middle shade. So that one is more, it's kind of like a lighter mauve, but it still has like a rosy pinky hue to it. And this one is gorgeous as well. I'll go on this side. So when it's applied on my skin, you can see it's kind of like a berry tone, almost like a mauve berry. And this one is beautiful. I love this for like a cloudy day like it is today. It kind of has like that post-workout glow also, and it's just like, see how it just like lifts the cheek, it lifts the face, all that good stuff. It's so pretty. This is a perfect shade for like fall and winter because it's like that warm berry look, and I'm obsessed. So the formulation is beautiful. It like, sometimes I get nervous when they do like palettes, like any brand, because usually I feel like the product is like compromised and it's not the same as like the individuals, like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I notice a difference and it's kind of a bummer, but this one, the quality is the same. So That's very awesome. You get 3 different colors in here, and you can customize or wear them individually, like I said, and they blend out beautiful. And oh my gosh, I just can't shut up about it. Okay, so going into the last one, like I said, this is kind of like a deeper mauve shade that does have like a pinker undertone, and I'm just gonna go over it on this side. So that shows up like a deeper berry on me and almost like a berry wine color. It's a very unique shade, and it's a little bit more deeper, a little bit more pigmented, but oh my gosh, nonetheless, so beautiful. All of these shades are just like absolutely stunning. They're going to work for like fair to like light medium skin. If you have kind of like medium to deep to dark skin, these are probably gonna look ashy and not really show up on you. And my favorite thing to do is mixing all 3 of these. So I'm gonna try to like wipe these off my face and then I'll show you. Okay, so I did my best to like pat it out with the sponge. So now I'm literally just gonna take the brush and I go across like this, tap it off, go across once again, and then tap it off, and then that is what I use for the blush. It is like a perfect like pinky berry. It's just a mixture of all the colors, and I absolutely love it. This is like a pinky berry look, mixing them all together, which I absolutely love doing. Like I said, anything that I feel like I'm being an artist and I get to create and put things together just makes me so excited. And it's such a beautiful color. It's like my perfect blushing shade, and it's so pretty. I'm just like, I'm obsessed. So more times than not, I am mixing them all together. That is the completed look with both sides, and that's all 3 colors mixed in. It does have like a little bit of a sheen, as you can see, but it's not like glitter or shimmery. It just has like a light sheen to it. So it just kind of gives you like that healthy glow. You can even take this palette and put it in your crease and make like a monochromatic look with your blush, and it's so beautiful. It's very versatile. When I just need a quick look to kind of look put together, I'll grab this palette, put the blush on, I'll put some in my crease, mascara and gloss, and I'm like out the door and done. You know what I mean? So it's so beautiful. It's very versatile, and I love the colors. Milani did such an amazing job with this palette. I'm obsessed, and it's long wearing. It lasts throughout the day, and it looks beautiful. They did such a good job. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I definitely recommend you guys checking this out. It is such a beautiful product. I mean, their blushes have never disappointed me before, and I just love that it comes in a trio, and you get so many colors to just play around with, and as you saw, they're beautiful individually and mixed together, and I am just obsessed. You guys definitely have to check this out. So beautiful, definitely worth it, still affordable, and it just, oh my gosh. It's amazing. Definitely A+ to Milani, because this is beautiful and they did such a great job on this. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video.